more foreign news. U.S. officials are urging the American public to start a dialogue to determine the right balance between privacy and security. Speaking at an annual summit this week in Washington, intelligence and security officials said that absolute privacy is not in the public interest as authorities try to fight cybercrime and terrorism. Slatica Hoke has a report.
FBI Director James Comey said he identifies with citizens' need to keep their personal information private.
I don't want anybody looking at my stuff. I don't want anybody looking at my banking information, my healthcare information.
But Comey said he also cares deeply about public safety and that the two needs are sometimes in conflict. He said security officials and civil liberty advocates must start a constructive dialogue to find a feasible resolution.
We need to stop demonizing each other, stop saying it's impossible, stop saying, oh, you want to destroy this or destroy that, and sit down and say, our values are in conflict that we all share. What could we do?
Comey said that absolute privacy has never been a feature of American life.
The bargain our founders struck was, your stuff is private unless the people of the United States need to see it.
Director of the National Security Agency Michael Rogers said a compromise could be reached if the sides sit down to discuss it.
This has become such a charged, emotional issue that we're not really having that dialogue, and we're not getting into what's in the realm of the possible.
Rogers said nationwide talks should include the technical as well as the political aspects of gathering intelligence on private citizens.
One conversation is what could we do? That's a very technical engineering, what's in the realm of a legal framework. The second question, I think, that's also an important part of the conversation is what should we do?
CIA Director John Brennan said the tensions between security and privacy interests need to be resolved soon.
If we're going to help to secure and ensure the prosperity of that digital environment in the future, since it is privately owned and operated. And that's why I think this interaction and cross-fertilization between the public and private sector it needs to be the wave of the future. And I think here in the United States, we can sort of set the path for how this needs to be done.
The two-day summit brought together top security officials from the U.S. government and the military, as well as experts from the industry and academia.